Greetings. The pen this week is the Bexley Corona. This is a really, really pretty pen with some really pretty acrylic material that's somewhat translucent. It's sort of this gold. It's got gold, yellowish, greenish gold, white, black, gray stripes. Really, really a nice looking pen. About an average size pen, I would say. So here it is compared to a Lamy Safari and a Pilot Metropolitan. So you can see it's pretty much in the ballpark. It's about the exact size of the Metropolitan. Not a particularly heavy pen. This is not a heavy material. This only weighs 22 grams. So fairly light pen. It's got a nice looking practical clip. It's got sort of this flat top on the cap, flat on the bottom, and again it's got this end of the barrel that's sort of made to look a little bit like a piston turning knob, but it isn't one. This is a cartridge converter filled pen. The pen takes 1 and 2 full turns to open, and it reveals a really nice big number 6 Jovo nib, a nice size section with a nice amount of flare coming out. The thread, there's no thread discomfort or any kind of step down here to worry about, so it's a very comfortable pen to hold, posted, or it's definitely long enough to use unposted. I do like to post it. The nib is a number 6 Jovo nib, so it's a two-tone nib, very pretty, has some scroll work, a nice Bexley logo, the word Bexley, and a little M for medium underneath. So looks pretty looking nib. It is a Jovo nib unit, so you can unscrew this and replace this with other Jovo nib units, which is great. You get tired of this nib, easily replaced with other nibs. And it's a nice big size for a pen this size. The large number 6 nib looks really great in the pen. We can unscrew it, and it reveals a standard international cartridge converter mechanism. Like I said, this material is just a really pretty material. This nice acrylic with all these stripes. It's a really sharp looking, nice looking pen, and definitely comfortable. Like these threads are really almost barely noticeable at all. Some of the smoothest threads actually I've ever encountered. So this is quite nice. They did a really nice job with these. Well, I don't have too much more to say about this particular pen from the external features. It's a real winner, really. But how does it write? We're going to find that out right now. All right, what we're writing with here today is a Bexley Corona, and this has got a medium Jovo steel nib. And if you've written with or seen a Jovo number 6 nib before, this should be no surprise. This is a smooth pen with really nice flow, and sort of a decent amount of wetness. It's not a real gusher. It's not particularly dry, so I'd say it's about an average amount of wetness. Lays down a nice line, and just very pleasant to write with. I would say the amount of feedback is just about right. Not too much, not too little, etc. It might sound like it's very feedbacky based on the microphone being right next to the pen, but it is really a smooth pen. That is absolutely for sure. So this is definitely a real winner of a pen. And like I said, if you not crazy about the particular nib, you can obviously swap it out with a lot of Jovo nib units or other number 6 nibs as well. You could go get a Goulet nib, etc., and replace that as well. So that is easily done. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this ink. This ink, actually, I'm really pleased at how well this matches the acrylic on the pen. So this ink is a Noodlers ink that doesn't get a lot of attention. This is Noodlers Golden Brown. Oop, So this has a little bit of shading. It is a golden brown. That is a good way of describing it. It's probably more gold than brown, but it's in the brown family, I would say, but it really very much evocative of gold. The color this reminds me of a little bit is back in the 70s, they used to make a lot of kitchen appliances like refrigerators and dishwashers out of a particular shade that was called Harvest Gold, which was sort of a yellowish, golden, brown color. It was very, very popular for like kitchen decor back in the 70s. And that's what this reminds me of just a little bit. This is just a nice color. Again, very, very reasonably priced ink. You get this big 3-ounce bottle, which is almost 90 milliliters of ink for a quite reasonable price. So it's a nice, inexpensive ink from Noodlers, and again, well-behaved ink. Doesn't have any kind of dry time issues. Does not feather very much, if at all. We're not seeing bleed through on the paper at all. So again, nice ink, nice color. Good for a lot of occasions. I mean, you could definitely use this in a business setting without really shouting a lot of attention. It's not a flashy kind of glittery kind of gold. It's a brownish kind of gold, so that works. So that's about it. Good ink, good pen. I hope you guys like it. So I think that'll do it for this review. Oh, I was about to write golden brown again. There you go. I hope you like this review. And if you do, please subscribe. If you don't, please tell me why, and I will endeavor to improve. In any case, that'll do it for today. Bye-bye.